I've noticed like when you film stuff, it just takes like a lot of hope. So you set stuff up and you just kind of hope it works out. That's what I'm doing here today. I've never had the time to just sit down and kind of just talk and make a video like I wanted to. It's like a lot of the times that I do stuff, and you see stuff from me, it's just kind of these random edits. And a big part of that is because I don't really know what I'm doing, but that's the fun in what I'm doing. So the title of this video is "What is JDF?" Because what is JDF? Um, yeah, I put JDF on literally everything that I do now, and it's kind of getting to a point where I feel like I gotta sit down and be like, where is this coming from? Like, why am I doing this? Um, yeah, first I'm gonna start with what it stands for. JDF stands for justified, like justified. Um, when I was in high school, a friend gave me a nickname D, and there was like this whole idea that I kind of had like two personalities because I was like, I wanted to do well in school. Like I was really putting myself out there. So I was like Daniel, that was a part of me. But then it was also just D, which was just like a kind of side to me that would just let loose a bit, chill a bit, because that was also a big part of me. I'm a goofy dude, at heart. So yeah, Justified came to be, and it was a spam account. And me and my boys, Des and Ahmed, we had both taken this class called Media Arts, and in Media Arts, we learned all this stuff using Premiere Pro. And I feel like from then, my spam account really took off because I just started posting all this stuff that I would edit and like do with my friends on the spam account. Um, yeah, it just kind of became like this outlet for this second side of me. I was always like this guy, STEM, you know, trying to really make it in that world of stuff. And then to the side, I also kind of found this passion for like just editing videos and doing stuff like that. So that's where it came from. And I just kept it going. But as of right now, there's really no direction. Like I can record something today, put it together, and just post it with my friends, and like have a bunch of people wondering like, what even is this? Like, what even is like, what is that? Um, and the answer is it's nothing. It's nothing. It's practice. I feel it's me having fun, and I post it because it's like, why not? There was a point where I was like really ashamed to like post anything that I'd ever record or edit because I thought like, why? Like it's not worth it. It's not good. Uh, but I got to a point where I'm like, bro, let me just post it on my main. I don't really post photos anymore. I don't really do all of that. You know, I'm I moved away from Toronto where I live. My friends and all I have from home is like the ability to make these videos. So I'm like, why not put them together and do them? So yeah, um, that's where it came from. That's what JDF is. Um, yeah, and the logo that I made, I remember there's a JDF logo I made. I was looking at, so I make like a bunch of different logos for JDF, and I plaster it everywhere. And I put it everywhere. There's one that I made that I thought was really cool. It was the Adult Swim logo. I was looking at it, and I was like, wouldn't it be kind of cool if I just put like JDF in it and like, you know, put, yeah, yeah. I know it sounds like I'm just like, but inspiration. That's how this stuff. That's how this stuff comes. It's all inspiration. So I was inspired by the Adult Swim logo, and I put it together, put the little brackets on it, put it on the video, and I loved it. So I kept that rolling. I made a few other ones, you know, and yeah, it just became a thing. In terms of where I want it to go from now, though, like eventually, in a perfect world, I would want to be like this creative person where JDF becomes like kind of like a media company and it becomes kind of like a lifestyle, like the dual personalities, like the duality of life. You know, you have like who you are, who you need to be, and who you want to be. And sadly today, like, to make money, to do what we need to do, we gotta have multiple personalities. We gotta be able to be in multiple spaces, um, with multiple personalities to be able to please people. It's just not to be able to please people. That is, I don't like how I said that, but yeah, to be able to interact. it's part of it, you know. In terms of what I plan on doing with JDF from now, like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like a lot of the stuff that I learned, I just grind tutorials on like Instagram and YouTube that I see, and I put it together to make something. I don't know if that's obvious, but like that's really what I'm doing. But like eventually, yeah, like I want to take this to something bigger. You know, in a dream world, like I could have JDF as like a media company or a media agency where it's like we create content, all different types of content for artists, businesses, you know, creatives. Um, just kind of like a creative direction space that's powered by media, and that's kind of what I see it as. But as of right now, you know, it's little videos on my Instagram, and I'm gonna keep doing that. But yeah, I keep making my videos. Hopefully one day JDF can be a bit bigger. But this was just something, you know, to give some clarity to all the bullshit that I do, because I know I do a lot of bullshit for no reason. And I'm a little random. That's what makes life fun. That's what makes editing fun. It's what makes creating these videos fun. I like being a little random. I like being a little funny. It's like, what is this? I love, what is it? Well, if you see something, you're like, what is that? That's why I love to create. So yeah, that's what I do.